Hey guys, it's Stasia and welcome back to another reading vlog. So today is the day. It is Sunday, May 16th, and if you've been around or if you've watched a couple of my videos, you definitely know that means today is the start of MAYsianathon, which is a week-long Asian focused readathon that me and my friend Elle have created. So we're actually on sprints right now. We're doing some kickoff sprints for the readathon over on my channel. I have not started any books yet, but I will give you guys like a quick rundown on what's on my TBR if you have not seen my TBR video. So I have Severance by Ling Ma. This will be used for the prompt of book by an Asian author. Then I have Starfish. This is going to count for a book recommended by an Asian friend. I have Accidentally Engaged. I believe this is for an Asian main character. And then I also have Love Boat Taipei, and that is for the book of set in an Asian country that I have on my Kindle. And then I also have Kingdom of Back, which could honestly fit most of the prompts. And this is sort of like a backup book. So if I'm not feeling anything, then this is sort of the backup. As for now, our first sprint is over in about like 2.5 minutes. But I think I'm going to start either Severance or Starfish right now. My thing with Severance is that it's shorter, but I feel like Starfish would read faster. So these are kind of the options. I am leaning more towards Starfish, so I'm gonna go ahead and make that decision now that I will be starting off this readathon with Starfish. This, I'm hoping, will be a 5-star read. Like I said before, this is for recommended by an Asian friend. My co-host Elle actually recommends this, loves it, very, very highly loved by her. So I'm hoping that I will love it as well. But yeah, so after this sprint, I'll probably start with the next sprint because I had a whole bunch of things to do this morning since sprints are a lot earlier for me. But yeah, so our first book of the readathon will be Starfish by Akemi Dawn Bowman. And I'm excited. So I'll check in with you guys if I have any major thoughts. I think to keep this reading vlog shorter, I think I'm going to check in when I start 50% of the way through and then at the end with my final thoughts on the book. So that's the update and the start of the readathon. I am very, very excited that it's finally time. I'm very happy with how many people are participating with us, and I'm very happy, basically. So I will catch you guys soon when I get roughly 50% into Starfish. Hello, I am not halfway through yet. I just wanted to pop on because we just finished our first sprint session, and I am about 115 pages into Starfish. So that's about like a third sort of the way through, a little less than a third. And I am really loving it. It really just like hits deep because it's just like spot on with some of the things that people experience, I've experienced. So it's a very emotional book, I guess you could say, but I am really liking it. I did want to just pop in and let you guys know that these sprints were a success, and thank you for anyone who joined. And I am enjoying this book, so I'm not sure if I'll host sprints anywhere else. I was talking to them. Maybe I'll do some on Twitter or Discord or something just to keep the momentum going. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and tell you guys that we finished our sprints, and it was very nice that I read over 100 pages. So I'll catch you guys later. Hello, I just got home. We planned on just going to get food, and then we did that and went about a million other places, but one of those places that we did go that you guys seen was Barnes & Noble. So I am going to show you 2 books that I got. One that I'm very happy about because it's for this readathon, and then another one that is going to come in a vlog next month. So the one that I got for this readathon is the only book that I didn't own. So you've seen like my intro, so you probably know what that is. But that is Love Boat Taipei. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, but I am super, super excited for this one. So now I have this physically. I've heard amazing things and we'll read this one soon. And then the second one I got was Yolk. And honestly, like, this cover is just so pretty, and then the pages is just so pretty. But this will be in a vlog next month. And yeah, so those are the 2 books that I picked up. It was very hard to narrow down, but I feel like I made a good choice with these 2. I do want to finish Starfish tonight. I'm not sure if that'll happen considering I still have like 200 more pages, but it did read really fast, so I feel like if I just chill and read for a little bit, I probably would be able to get it done. So we'll need to see how far I can get in that, because tomorrow and Tuesday I'm pretty busy. So we'll see how that goes. I do want to run sprints. I did a poll on Twitter to see if people wanted Discord sprints or Twitter sprints, so I'll need to check that, and then that's where these sprints will happen. But I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you guys know that I did get 2 books, and then I'll check in with you guys when I'm about 50% of the way through Starfish. And yeah. Hello, it is a bit later now, but I did want to give you guys an update because I officially passed the 200 page mark in Starfish, and that is actually over 50% of the way through. So I just wanted to hop on real quick and just sort of let you guys know my thoughts, how I'm feeling. I am loving it. I do think it will be at least a 4-star. Depending on how everything goes, it could very well be a 5-star. Our main character, I have no idea if I explained this, but I'll explain it now. So our main character is Kiko, and she is half Japanese and half white, and it just kind of goes through her life she lives in Nebraska, so I guess like her school is mainly white, her neighbors are mainly white, so she's just like the odd man out is how she feels because she's half Japanese. So it goes through a lot with her relationship with her mom, who is full white, where she gets her, obviously, her white side from. So it goes through her relationship with her mom a lot. Her mom's not the best. Honestly, she's kind of the worst. So it just goes through all of that, and Kiko is just graduating high school, so she's also trying to figure out like what she wants to do college-wise. So that's pretty much where we stand. I won't really let you guys know like what happens because obviously spoilers, but I will say that I am really enjoying it. I do have under 150 pages left, and it's only 10 o'clock, so I could potentially finish it. I am reading this one pretty quickly, but it is a YA, so it makes sense as to why I'm reading it so quickly. But yeah, so I am officially past the halfway mark. I will definitely talk to you guys when I finish the book. If I finish it tonight, I probably won't talk to you guys. I don't think so. So I'll probably end up talking to you guys in the morning, and then I will need to decide what I'm picking up next. But I am very much enjoying this. This is for my book recommended by an Asian friend, which was recommended by my co-host Elle. So I'm definitely enjoying it, very much loving it. I'm excited and very curious to see on how it's all going to play out and what's actually going to be the resolution in the end. But I am liking it. It is bringing a lot of emotions out of me because I am getting upset a lot, especially in the beginning with like her mom. Her relationship with her mom is just, it's a mess, and it makes me upset that the mom is the way she is. But lots of emotions, but that's always a good thing when you're reading a book. So that's pretty much the update for now. I don't think I'll talk to you guys again tonight, but I might. Who knows? I never know what happens. So I will talk to you guys soon with most likely my final thoughts on Starfish.
Hello, good morning, happy Monday. I look a lot better than usual because my husband and I are about to go out. But anyways, I did not end up finishing Starfish. I got up to almost 250, start of chapter 45. I think I have about 100 pages left. We do have a 40-minute drive one way today, so almost an hour and a half round trip. So I will try to read, but honestly, sometimes I just get too distracted in the car, so we will see. But I will be bringing it, and hopefully I will read it. I'm not bringing a second book So I might start Love Boat Taipei on my Kindle if I end up finishing this, and I still have more of a drive. I'm not too sure on that though, because like you guys seen yesterday, I did get a physical copy, so I could just return that to my library and give it to the next person. But I do have tons of ebooks, tons of audiobooks, so if I do somehow finish Starfish on the drive, then I do have other things to do. I'm not gonna use this vlog today. I think I'm actually going to vlog today, like our outing, and that'll be like a separate video. But yeah, so I should probably check in when I get home and show you guys what's going on and how much I read, if anything. Hey guys, so it is Tuesday. I didn't check back in with you guys yesterday because obviously I spent the day with my husband. So yeah, I did not read. So I still have 100 pages left of Starfish, but we aren't doing anything today. So the goal is to finish this, and then I think I want to start Severance. I am actually going to see if my library has the audiobook available, because my friend Danny actually ended up picking this one up for the readathon. So I'm gonna shoot her a message, ask her how she liked the audiobook, and if she liked it, then I could probably go with that. And then after these two, I'm not sure if I'll go into YA, being Love Boat Taipei, or Romance with Accidentally Engaged. So that's kind of the plan for now. It is Tuesday. I do still have time, so I'm really not worried. As long as I can finish Starfish today, which I'm sure I can if I just actually read, then I should be fine. But I am in the library right now. I have some snacks, so we're gonna sit, we're gonna read, we're gonna hopefully get these last 100. Oh, it's not even 100. So I read like 20 pages yesterday, because now I only have 80 pages left. So we're gonna knock out the last 80, and I'll check in with you guys when I finish the book. Okay, hello, I'm back because I got book mail. I seen it in, like, I have the informed like delivery thing with USPS, so I knew it was coming. I just had no idea what it was. So we'll go ahead and open it. Oh, okay. So I was not expecting this book mail at all, but these are both from Wednesday Books, and it's 2 arcs. So I have Within These Wicked Walls. I believe this is like a fantasy, and this comes out, when does this come out? This comes out November of this year, so I'll be reading this at some point. It's surprisingly not a long fantasy, only about like 320 pages. And then I have this, which is You've Reached Sam. This is one of like an anticipated release for me, and this also comes out in November. So this is my book mail. That was exciting. I have no idea why they were sent to me, but I'm appreciative nonetheless, and I will definitely be reading both of them before they come out in November. So look out for reviews on these. All right, hello, I'm back. I wanted to give an update because I just finished Starfish, which is the first thing that I'm reading for the week. It's already Tuesday, so it took me a little bit to read it. That's fine. I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. I would say that if this is something on your radar, to definitely look into it, because there are a lot of trigger warnings that I would say comes with this book. But it's a very beautiful, well done book about, you know, just the future, self-discovery, family. It's great. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm hoping to get this review up soon, and I always include trigger warnings in those. So there's that. It is, I believe I mentioned before about what it was about, so I won't go over that again, but I just found this to be very relatable in like some of the sense, like not necessarily like the mother-daughter relationship, but Kiko has like anxiety, panic disorders, not very good in like social situations type of things. You know, I feel like a lot of people could relate to that. So highly recommend. Loved it. Now I will go on to Severance by Ling Ma. This is my book by an Asian author. I am going to do the audiobook at the same time because I was talking to my friend Rylan and she said that the dialogue doesn't have quotes around it, which honestly could get very frustrating for me, but I already got it through my library, so I'll probably pop that in. I am gonna go make dinner in a little bit, so I think I'll probably pop in the audiobook while I cook dinner, maybe, not sure. But yeah, so I finished my first book for the readathon. Tomorrow I am hosting some sprints on my channel, so I'm hoping to get through a big chunk of Severance, especially since I'll have the audiobook. I'm sure I'll get through it quicker. But yeah, so that's pretty much the update for now. I'll check in with you guys when I'm about 50% of the way through Severance, which hopefully doesn't take long because it's under 300 pages. And then we can choose what I read next when I'm done with that. So that's the update, and I will probably catch you guys hopefully later tonight if I read 50% of Severance, but we would just need to see. But the plan is to hopefully get to 50% or at least close to 50% because I'm kind of already behind because I took like 3 days to read one book. But it'll be fine. That's the update for now, and I'll catch you guys later. Hello, good morning, happy Wednesday. So last night I got up to chapter 7 of Severance. That is about 32%. I didn't quite meet the 50% mark that I wanted to get to, but it is moving pretty quickly, so I am happy about that. Some of the chapters are pretty long, and I feel like that gets like in the way of things. I don't think I mentioned what this is about. It's basically a I don't think you could really say like post-apocalyptic, but it is like a pandemic based book, which I'm curious to see how that'll get as we continue, because my friend Rylan, who I'm reading it with, she said that it's starting to freak her out. So I'm curious to see what my thoughts will be. But like I said, I'm only not even 100 pages in yet. I'm at 92 and chapter 7. Thoughts so far, I'm very glad I am doing the audiobook because like I said earlier, Rylan said that there were, I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but if I did, oh well. But Rylan had mentioned to me that quotations or like dialogue don't have quotes around them, and that's very annoying. And also it's very like skippy with the time because it follows our main character like as the pandemic is just starting, and then when they're already in like the mix of it. And so it's very jumpy, where it kind of just jumps from before and after, and there's no like title heading or anything to really tell you what timeline we're following. Like, so you kind of have to just know whether we're in the present where it's already has happened or when it's just getting started. Other than that, I don't really have any thoughts. I do have sprints that I'm hosting in about 30 minutes, so I'm probably gonna eat a quick breakfast or a quick snack and then hop on that. I'm not sure how long I'll be on, but my goal is to finish this book today. So I have about 200 pages left of it, but I have been listening to the audiobook, so I'm fairly confident that I can finish this. I think after this I will be reading, I'm not sure because my next 2 books are both like appealing to me at the moment, but we're gonna focus on this. I would check in with you probably in the middle of our sprint when I reach 50%, which is another like 18% to go, and we will see where it goes from there. But yeah, as for now, nothing is standing out, but I'm not necessarily, like, it's not because I'm not enjoying it. But I think once we get into like the heat of everything and how the pandemic is actually going and how she's going through it now, I think maybe I'll be like a little bit more freaked out. I don't know, we'll see. But Rylan's enjoying it, and I know she is ahead of me, so I will need to see how I feel the further I get into it. But like I said, they are very long chapters, so I am thankful for the audiobook. Otherwise it probably would have been a drag to get through because I'm not a fan of long chapters. So that is pretty much all that I have to update you guys on for now. So I will check in with you guys when I'm 50% of the way through Severance. All right, hello guys. I am currently on sprints, but I did want to pop on because I just reached the halfway point of Severance. I am 150 pages into it now. I am about to start chapter 13. I'm really not sure how I feel about it yet. That's the main thing, is I'm not sure if I'm like loving it or like what's actually happening, I guess you could say. I mentioned before, it's like a dystopian post-apocalyptic type of book. In the last chapter, we just found out something pretty crazy about our main character, so now I'm very curious on how we're gonna go about doing that. I'm not necessarily not enjoying it, I just honestly am not sure how I feel about it yet. So that's pretty much the update for now. I can't really say anything without like revealing anything, but it definitely has like those weird vibes going on, and I'm just not sure what's gonna happen in the end, honestly. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen to the characters and where we're all gonna end up, but I am very curious to find out. Since I'm halfway through, I'm pretty confident that I can finish it today. It is only 11 a.m. here, so that is the plan, is to finish this today, but I am on sprints right now, so that's what we're doing. Hopefully I get a lot in now. I'll probably talk to you guys maybe at the end of sprints, or maybe when I finish the book. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you a quick update that I am 50% through Severance right now, and you know, that's what we're doing. Hello, I'm back with an update. It is about 7:30 and I just finished Severance by Ling Ma. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 stars, and I was actually talking to Rylan and we have a lot of the same thoughts. I believe she gave it the same rating. It kind of just, I didn't care about it as much as I did. I didn't care about it as much as I wanted to, but there were like still like really great parts. Some of the descriptions like made my skin crawl, so you know, I have to give it props for that. But I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but it is sort of a dual timeline where we follow our main character Candace before the pandemic happens, and then like when it's first starting, and then when it has already been around for a while. And unfortunately, I cared more about one timeline than the other. I also felt like the ending was kind of, I don't know, it was very anticlimactic. I expected more, I wanted more, and I didn't really get there. So unfortunately, it was just a 3.5 for me. It wasn't a bad book, just fine. So now I'm going to move on to my next book, and that is Love Boat Taipei by Abigail Hing Wen. This is a bigger book. She's about 430 pages, which is pretty big for a YA contemporary. So we're just gonna test it out, see how it goes. I am gonna start it tonight. Of course, I will check in with you guys at some point. I highly doubt that I'm going to get to the 50% mark tonight, so I probably will talk to you guys tomorrow. I do have like a little like brunch thing on the beach planned for my husband and I for tomorrow, so I'm not sure when I'll check in, but I will at some point. Yeah, so as for now, I'm gonna start Love Boat Taipei and we will see where we go from there. Yeah, so that's pretty much the only update I have for now. I am pretty tired today. Might call it an early night. We'll just need to see what happens. And then, yeah, so I'll check in with you guys when I have an update on Love Boat Taipei or anything like that. But I'm not really sure the premise of this book. I don't know if it's a romance. I feel like it's just a contemporary, but usually contemporaries do have a bit of a romance thrown in anyways. So we'll need to see what it's about, and then usually at the 50% mark I can give you more of an idea on what is actually happening in the book. And I'll check in with you guys most likely tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. Good afternoon. As you guys had just seen, my husband and I did our little breakfast brunch thing on the beach, and then we came home and took a nap. So it is significantly later than I would have liked to start, but it is what it is. So last night I started Love Boat Taipei. I got about 60 pages in, which is really good. So I'm just gonna take it as a win. I am gonna read more tonight, but before I start reading, I did get some book mail. If you guys can hear that playing, I apologize. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I think it's a book from a Goodreads giveaway. I'm pretty sure. So it is Incense and Sensibility, and this comes out July 21st. So I'll be reading this soon. But yeah, so now I'm gonna get to reading. Hello. I just wanted to give an update because I am officially halfway through Love Boat Taipei. I am liking it. It is a longer book, as I've said, like it's 400 pages. So I am halfway through. I figure I would give you guys some thoughts and a quick summary now that I know what's going on. So Love Boat Taipei is about a girl named Ever, and her parents have sent her to like a camp thing in Taiwan, I believe, Taiwan, for the summer. And it's basically to help her, I guess, get more in touch with her culture. She has to take like Mandarin classes and stuff like that. And yeah, so throughout the book, Ever is basically trying to figure out how to like be more comfortable in her own skin, and she's becoming more rebellious to her parents because she felt like they were very controlling. So that's pretty much like the gist of it. So Ever is kind of just trying to live her life and take advantage of this summer that she has away. I am halfway through, so 200 pages in, something just happened. Obviously there's romance in it. It's not really a love triangle, but there are like multiple options, and honestly at this point I'm really not sure what's gonna happen in that situation. So I am curious about that, but I will say that I am loving the side characters and like all of the friendships that she is making. But like I said, the program is only for the summer, so I will be curious to see what happens at the end of summer if it covers that. My friend Rylan did tell me that it is a series, and apparently the second book is going to come out later this year or next year, I think. I'm not sure, but I don't know if it's going to be like a companion novel or what's going to happen with that. But anyways, I am going to continue reading for a little bit more, and then I'll check in with you guys tomorrow morning. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update since I officially reached the halfway point in the book. Good morning and happy Friday. I just wanted to check in. I did check in last night. I reached the 50% mark of Love Boat Taipei. I read a little bit more after that, and now I have a little over 150 pages left. Pretty confident that I can finish it today. But as I said, it is Friday, meaning that the readathon ends tomorrow. So the question is now, will I be able to finish this and the entirety of Accidentally Engaged? I have no idea. We can try. Tomorrow morning, I am hosting some last day sprints on my channel, so hopefully that will help me to read a little bit faster. It is romance. They usually go pretty fast for me, but we will need to see what happens. But I just wanted to check in, let you guys know that I did read a little bit more, and I only have 150 pages left. I'm very conflicted on this book right now because I don't like what just happened, but it's fine, we'll figure it out. So the plan is to finish that today and hopefully start Accidentally Engaged, and then I'll check in with you guys probably when I finish the book Love Boat Taipei. And that's pretty much the only update that I have for now. Nothing really to talk about because I can't really talk about spoilers, but I will. Right now it's kind of sitting at like maybe a 4-star, maybe 3.5, I don't know. I am enjoying it, but I'm not sure how everything will be resolved. But it is very YA, and the like, I think one of the things that I dislike the most that happens in like young adult books is usually the conflict between friends. I always find unnecessary and like petty, and that's what this book has done. So I'm curious to see how the author's gonna wrap it up and if that will be resolved in any way. But yeah, so I'll check in when I finish Love Boat Taipei. Hello. So as you guys just seen, I just finished Love Boat Taipei. I ended up giving this 4 stars. I did really enjoy it. I think it is a very nice like self-discovery story, you know, figuring out what you want to do and how to get there despite other people's expectations, I think is probably the main thing. My main thing on why it wasn't a 5-star is because I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but there was like a falling out with the friends and I was curious to see how it would all work itself out. And although it like kind of worked itself out, I wasn't as convinced on it. I felt like it went really fast and there wasn't much of a conversation, and I wish that there was just more of a conversation within that. I am very curious to see where the second book is going to go, possibly follow another character. There are like bonus chapters in this one where the author said that she was originally going to write it from 4 different perspectives, which are like 4 of like the main characters. And I'm curious to see how that would have worked out, but I really liked that it was only told from the perspective of Ever. But yeah, I really liked the book overall. The friendships were great besides like the falling out and that whole situation on how it got resolved. I also really liked Ever needing to find her, I guess, appreciation for her heritage that she didn't really have, because she is a Chinese American, but she grew up in America. So, you know, getting sent to Taiwan, she wasn't really in touch with that. And then she had to learn Mandarin and all of this stuff. And I found it to be very interesting. I read it physically, and I feel like the audio could have done very well, because there are a lot of parts where they're speaking Mandarin. Like, it's just like phrases and stuff, but I would have loved to have heard that. So maybe sometime in the future I'll reread it with the audiobook. But yes, so this one was a 4-star, and it was set in an Asian country. And now I will start my last book, Accidentally Engaged, and this is going to be for a Asian main character. So I don't think it's that long. Yeah, it's about 350 pages. So I am hopeful that I can finish it by tomorrow, because tomorrow's the last day. Tomorrow morning I am hosting our last day sprint. So yeah, this is like a fake dating thing, and that's probably like one of my favorite tropes. So I am hoping that I will fly through it. But we will see all that happens, and I'll update you guys probably tomorrow morning when I wake up before sprints, unless I somehow get 50% of the way through Accidentally Engaged tonight. But that's the update, and I will talk to you guys soon. Hello, good morning, happy Saturday. Today is the last day of the readathon. I need to hop on sprints here in a couple minutes, but I just wanted to check in, tell you guys for the sprints I will be reading Accidentally Engaged. I only got 20 pages in before I ended up going to sleep last night, but it's fine. We're gonna knock this one out today, and that'll be my last one for the readathon. I'm already set up, ready to go for the live sprints, but I just wanted to pop on the vlog and let you guys know what's happening. Other than that, I don't think I really have anything else to say. I'll check in with you guys again when I reach the 50% mark of Accidentally Engaged, and then we will see where we go from there. So I'll talk to you guys later. All right, hello. I just wanted to pop on because we just finished our live sprints. I got quite a bit of reading done. I am now on page 110, chapter 10. So I passed the 100-page mark in Accidentally Engaged. So far I am enjoying it. I just want them to kind of pick it up a little bit, because they haven't really started like the whole fake dating, fake engagement trope thing. But I think that will pick up soon, so I am excited. I am about, I would say, like a little less than a third, maybe like 25% of the way through now. And yeah, so I am semi-confident that I can finish it today, but we will see. It's not even noon here yet, so I do have all day. I did mention in our live that we will probably do some Discord sprints in a little bit after I eat and stuff. So hopefully people will join in for that. But as for now, I will just eat, continue reading more of Accidentally Engaged, and I'll update you guys when I get to the 50% mark with any thoughts and like a better synopsis of what's going on. Hello, just a quick update. I should be reading, yes, but my husband found a very nice trail, so we packed our bikes and we're gonna go do that trail. I do have my book, so maybe we could just sit down and read for a little bit, but if not, then I'll read when I get home. I'm flying through it pretty quickly, so I have no doubts that I'll be able to finish it tonight before the readathon ends, but yeah, so I will take you on a bike ride and show you cute things. Happy Sunday. As you will have known, the MAYsianathon ended yesterday, but I did not finish my book. I got about halfway through. I am enjoying it, but we went on our bike ride and then we did like our workout thing, because I'm trying to do that now. And then like after dinner, I had probably the worst cramps of my entire life. So I literally just laid in bed and did absolutely nothing. Could not handle it. But yeah, so I am going to finish this today, the second half. I am enjoying it. I can give you a little bit more about what it's about. So it's about this girl named Rena, and her parents set her up on like, it's not really an arranged marriage, but it's like her parents are pushing her towards this guy, and his name is Nadim, something like that. It's basically about her and him. She doesn't want to get married to him because her parents want her to. And yeah, so there's this competition Rena would really benefit from if she had won, but it's like a family cooking contest, so she needs a family, so she needs a fiance. So she somehow brings Nadim into it, and yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. They're sort of already like fake engaged, but not too much, so I'm excited to see where it'll go. But halfway point, I am liking it. I'll finish it today, I promise, and then this video should be up on Wednesday. I wanted this video up today, but I switched this with my like setting up my new library so that I had time to both finish this book and continue editing. So that is the plan for today. I will finish it and I will update you guys at the end and give you like an overview of how MAYsianathon went. So that is it for now, and I will talk to you all soon. Alright, hello. It is actually the next day, but you guys seen last night that I did finish Accidentally Engaged by Farrah Heron. So I ended up giving this book 4 stars. I really did enjoy it. I believe I gave you guys the synopsis on like the whole like fake engagement competition thing going on. And I will say that I really loved like the baking cooking aspect, because a lot of the times when something is like based around like a competition or like baking TV shows, I found that they don't focus on that as much, and this one definitely delivered in that area where it did show me what I wanted to see with the baking, the cooking, the competition. The only reason, I guess, why it wasn't a 5-star for me was because I felt like some of the pacing was a little bit off for me. Sometimes it really did drag for no reason, and yeah, so that was kind of like my main thing. I will say that at the end of the book there is like recipes, so be a lookout on my channel. I think my husband and I do want to try one of the recipes. And yeah, so basically those are my thoughts. It was just I don't know, I really liked the characters, but I don't think I loved them enough for it to be like a 5-star read for me. And then like I said, some of the times it went like really fast awesome pace, loved it, and then sometimes it kind of just dragged a little bit. But I did really enjoy it nonetheless, and I'm very happy that I did get to it. So now I would just quickly go over all of the books that I read in this vlog, readathon thing. So the first one I read was Starfish. This was for my book recommended by an Asian friend, and I gave this 5 stars. Then I read Severance, and this was my book by an Asian author. I gave this one 3 stars. Then I read Love Boat Taipei. This was for my book set in an Asian country, which I gave 4 stars. And then I read Accidentally Engaged, a book with an Asian main character, and I also gave this 4 stars. So I think that I had a very successful reading week. It definitely helped get me out of my slump because I was in one for a while, and then I knocked out these 4 books fairly quickly, if you ask me. So I really enjoyed it. I would just like to personally take a moment and just say thank you to anyone who participated, whether it was one book, whether it was a page, whether it was just sharing it and not participating because you couldn't because of obligations that you had elsewhere. I am just so thankful for how this readathon went for our first time. I had so much fun with all of our live sprints, being able to see what everyone else was reading, seeing when you guys tagged me or the MAYsianathon account. I'm so appreciative for all the participation. There was no way that I could have even imagined that anyone would even join us. We are hoping to make this an annual thing, and hopefully we will be back next year in 2022 throughout a week in May and have this readathon go on again. But yeah, so that's all I have to say. Just thank you to anyone who participated in any way or even followed the account and wasn't able to participate. I am just happy that it was a success. But I hope that you guys all had a great time. If you did participate, if not, I hope maybe you'll participate with us next year. But as for me, that's pretty much all I have to say in this vlog. You can like, comment, and subscribe down below if you would like. All of my socials to follow me anywhere else is linked in the description as always. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!